Okay, hi everyone. Just no intro today, I don't feel like it.
Hi.
um, let's check out my game first to see if those characters got in that I put in.
Oh, you're adding characters to a game?
Yeah, the only game that I actually do add characters to. Oh, and I might not have my computer for a while, guys, or it's not gonna be a while and only takes them a week to fix something, so I mean, I do have a whole bunch wrong with my computers. They're gonna have to replace basically all my, almost, actually literally all my, USB ports. They're gonna have to replace, I think my, energy box also. I'm going to tell them not to touch my, what is it, my, memory cards. So I don't have to go find all of this stuff again. Hell, actually, I might just take out my memory cards before I go. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't be a good idea. I'm just gonna tell them, do not erase anything on my memory cards. And if they can't promise that, I'll just walk out with it. I'll just load it back in the car because I can't lose all my information that I have on here.
When are you taking it in?
When?
Yeah.
I'm taking it in next Tuesday. Or this Tuesday. I'm taking it in basically 2 days.
Okay.
So if I don't have it, and I don't record for a while like I normally do, that means I don't have my computer. And if I lose all my stuff on my computer, I'm going to be pissed. I'm really going to be pissed. I'm going to try to save some of it to one of the memory cards around here that I have on my computer, but there's probably no chance I'm going to be able to save it all. So,
Okay.
especially all the stuff on my second memory card, or on my second memory card that I have here. I'm gonna have to tell them, do not mess with my memory cards on my fucking computer, because I've had it where I've gone and I've gotten my computer done. I've gotten the computer done and everything was wiped clean, and I'm like, you told me that you wouldn't mess with my goddamn memory cards. They specifically told me that they wouldn't mess with my memory cards, and I was so pissed.
Yeah.
And they said, well, we're not responsible for it. And yeah, you are. You blatantly told me that you wouldn't mess with my memory card. You wouldn't mess with my, I love how everything just has blue or whatever, and it's like, I was actually kind of hoping that those characters got in, but I guess not. Everything is just ridiculous. Everything either has Ultra Instinct or Super Saiyan Rose. And these
wow.
these are the packs that I get. These are sometimes some of the packs that I get, and it's like, oh, so creative. Everything has rosé or beyond Super Saiyan Blue, and it's like,
yeah, it's like, can't you be a little more creative? Come on,
make up new forms. Just do that.
Yeah, think of new forms. I mean, each character has its own unique thing. It's not like they all have the same exact.
I might as well do one battle. It's not like everybody has the same thing, and not everything does. It's just that either the modders are the uncreative ones, or I just have too high of standards for this type of stuff.
Ah, okay.
And I'm not gonna say that I have too high of standards. I just am saying, like, come on, don't just make the same model character every time. Kind of gets boring. It really fucking does. And it's like,
exactly. Yeah, that's like, where it would be.
It look at how many fucking Super Saiyan Rosés I have. I have a ridiculous amount of Super Saiyan Rosés for at least almost every character.
Wow.
Because everybody loves Super Saiyan Rosé, or everyone loves Ultra Instinct, and everybody can't stop making Ultra Instinct. And it's not boring as much as it is, as I find it dumb almost, that they can't come up with anything other than this type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, when Zamasu came out, it was just so messy for the modding community. And it's like,
why?
It's like they throw every form because Goku Black is a Saiyan. They throw every form that he has ever had. That he has ever had on him. And it's like, you guys just can't keep doing that. It not only looks fucking tacky. It's just okay. So swear to God, I have literally all of the things, and I just can. Oh, there it is. And I can just never find the one I want.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I like Future Ruins. It's a good one. Like, I mean, okay, yeah, some of the ones with Vegeta and stuff are okay, but it's like, I fucking hate his combos. His combos are so fucking poop. Oh, wow. His fucking combos are just like... His combos are like so cheese.
Uh-huh.
Ow, ow. Fuck you. Oh, ow, oh, oof. See what I mean by his like combos are cheese? Like they're just, ow. Okay, what do I have? I have Soul Punisher. Of fucking course. Of fucking course he has like 2 attacks that are completely and utterly useless at long range.
Oh.
One
okay.
that doesn't hit. I mean, I know I can't lose, really.
Yeah.
I mean, unless he makes a fucking epic comeback like that, Al. I don't... Okay, I wonder what his... See, it's sometimes... And this is like one of my best Vegetos that I have.
Uh-huh.
I mean, besides the Ultra Instinct Beyond SSJ Blue one. And this one's my favorite out of all of them, mostly. And I love all of my characters that I have here. It's just so many are either Rose. I like Rose. I like Rose Goku. But not everything needs to have Rose. First of all, character change.
Okay.
Second, I just don't see why people love Rosé so much. Like, this is like one of the best rosés that I have.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I'll use this version. But it's one of the best ones, and his moveset's really good. And the people obviously work really, really hard on these. I will not dispute that they don't work hard. It's just everything's a clone of everything. I feel like no one can make anything original. But there are some, and I don't want any backlash from this because an opinion's an opinion. You can't really get pissed at someone over an opinion, although when it comes to politics, it always happens. And Dragon Ball Z fans and modding fans are always so... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, this one isn't... Wow, this one isn't even a... His second version isn't even that as good as his... Yeah, this one isn't even that good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that one... note to self, don't use the second version, it's crap. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, it's just...
Well, no, but you have others that you really like, and so, some are going to be better than others.
Oh, of course. It's not like everything every modder does is bad. I would never say that, really. It's just I've always just found it difficult to understand why everything has to either be UI or Rose or Beyond SSJ Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Or have Super Saiyan God on it. And then there's like one of my favorite mods, which is, what the hell did they do?
What?
Oh, his face looks.
Oh.
You know what? I think the AI knows that these are mods, so they don't even really hold anything back. That's weird. I'm getting better.
Uh-huh.
I don't even feel good about that one. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
I don't even know why I don't feel good about that one. I just, that one was gross. That one made me feel gross.
Ooh.
See, look at his face here. See, I don't get what the fuck. Like, you couldn't fix his face to its original thing? Like, okay, whatever. Um... or everything always has Mastered Ultra Instinct, and it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Might as well put him up against Golden Frieza.
Exactly. It's like, no, sorry, not everyone is there.
As Beerus, it's literally as Beerus and Whis said, not every mortal can attain it.
Yes.
The problem is Goku attained it by luck. Hell, it wasn't even luck. It was the problem is Goku. Goku's at even. I think he's even past the level of Beerus at this point. If he was to face up against Beerus, I think Beerus would more than likely lose, but. Especially being like Frieza. I have an Ultra Instinct Frieza mod.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, no. No.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
What the fuck? Did I really have that much tea?
I guess so.
I guess I had that much tea to one-shot Frieza with Godly Display.
Good
Holy
God.
shit! Holy shit! Well, I like that mod.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. Good. Right.
Actually, do you want to see one of the most powerful mods that I actually do have?
Sure.
He is called the Omni King of Saiyans. He's literally the most powerful mod there is. Like, I'll put him up against UI, okay, now where the
Somebody who will actually be a challenge for him. Come on.
I'll put him up against UI Goku Black. The Beast. Okay. The Beast and Super Saiyan Cav will be like, no, this bullshit. I'm joking. I don't even know fucking Super Saiyan Cav, and there's no way he'd ever watch one of my videos. Where the hell is the Omni King of Saiyans? I have so many characters, I don't even know where he went.
Oh, good God.
I think, there he is. This is literally the most powerful character I have. There we go. You will die quickly. I've been trying to make characters for at least 2 years on here, and I've never been able to actually make a good character. Uh-huh.
What in the...
Yeah! He is so powerful.
Come on!
He is so powerful. He is so powerful that he one-shots anything. I used to use him for the longest time on Master Missions, because I used it. The only time I actually used this character was on Master Mission 15.
Yeah.
And I beat the whole thing within, I think, like a minute. I believe.
Good Lord. That is insane.
I could literally go up against any character in the whole game. For him, if you go up against another one of these guys, it's whoever gets the first. The problem is if you get enough hits on him, he will die.
Yeah.
His life is not infinite, but But I think the fandom really thought that this was gonna be like the ultra you know what? I love this fucking mod. Oh, I actually have the Omni King of Saiyans in here for my pure unadulterated enjoyment. Like if I was able to bring him on the rank scene without getting basically permaban from the rank scene, I would. I would completely and utterly use him all the time.
Yeah.
Then there are characters like this. Like, he's a really good character. He's overpowered, but he's not too overpowered, but who should I put him up against? Ooh, Broly. Yeah, I'll put him up against Broly. Shut up, Broly. Okay, we will move on to Yakuza eventually, so... I just don't get to play this often.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Isn't Broly supposed to be one of the characters they're focusing on in that new movie?
Yep, this is the old Broly.
Oh.
I mean, I've seen several people add, like...
Have you seen mods with the anything with new Broly yet, or is it still too new?
There are so many, it's ridiculous.
Really?
I'm gonna be flashy. Wow, he actually let me be flashy.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love the AF mods. I really do. This is from the series, this is from the Dragon Ball series AF. Remember we watched that whole video on the power levels of AF?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was one of the, that was, I think that's Vegeta Jr. from, AF.
Ah, okay.
It's, I think Vegeta Jr. is... I think that's Bullet's kid. Or Bara, or whatever the fuck her name is, kid. Yeah, I love the KF Crowley mods. Legendary Super Saiyan Blue. That shit's... See, like, people like to do this with merged Zamasu mods. With Zamasu mods and stuff. They like to give them a form that isn't even logical, really. Or people do this with Frieza. Bump up the stats, or people get really creative and do stuff like this. Where they fuse Silver with Trunks because they're both from the past.
Uh-huh.
Or because they're both from the future. And then they have things like Turles Dimension Wars. Like, what the fuck? Why are his stats so fucking high? That's ridiculous. Or stuff like Tianhan. Or like Goku Ultra SSJ8.
Oh, good God. It's like, what in the...
Like, the SSJ8 mods in here are, like, among some of my favorite mods in here. Then there's Yamoshi, the ancient Saiyan, with the ridiculous stats that are just so ridiculous that it's not funny.
Uh-huh.
And then there's Goku Black Super Saiyan 4. Baby Goku Black Super Saiyan 4. Or they have the Venoli, the Broly and Venom.
Oh, good God!
Or they have people like her. Actually, I like this character. Or they have a Kai. Even though those are, I think, okay, so... This one versus... There are mods like Savage Goku. Savage Goku isn't even a canon character, I don't think. It was from this little thing that I watched when I just like happened upon it one day. It was just this one thing that I watched, and it was Savage Goku versus all the Gokus of all the dimensions. Mm-hmm. Like Gokus of different dimensions. I like Goku Black's voice actor. Actually, I just might keep playing this instead for Yakuza. Doesn't really matter if I do.
No, doesn't matter.
Oh, wow. Ooh, ow. Ooh, he broke my stamina.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, stamina. Be nice. Thank you. This is why I hate fighting Goku Black. Because he keeps doing that. He likes doing that. Okay, so he only has Super Kamehameha. I hate that. I hate that it fucking does. I'm rematching this after I lose, so.
Okay.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna retry it like right now.
Oh, come on.
I really fucked up on that. That first stamina break that he did on me, I really fucked up my game. That really fucked me up.
Yeah.
You know, I do have a Super Saiyan 5 Rose version of Goku Black. You know, I've heard some people say that Goku Black and Evil Goku are the same thing, even though they're not. Goku's not even a canon Goku. Oh, that was funny. I just beat his ass. It doesn't look good as a Super. He doesn't look good as a Super Saiyan 5. I don't know. He's not the worst character that he doesn't look the worst at Super Saiyan 5, but
right.
This is the Rose version of that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And this is Goku's.
Okay.
This is his. I think that's his AF version of Super Saiyan 5. Oh, Goku the Legend. I don't even know who to put him up against. Your ego is massive. Fucking Frieza, shut the fuck up.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I think that's part of the fun with the characters. I know, letting them talk.
No, the problem is with Frieza, he should be the Emperor of Ego, not the universe. How about that?
Yeah, well, I will agree with you there, but yeah. That's why it's so much fun when the others beat him.
Or I love the mods where they mix everybody's moveset. Well, this character's overpowered as fuck. I think from now on I'm just going to test every character on Frieza.
There you go.
I think I'm going to try King Kai or whatever the fuck that one's called on Frieza again after I go UI. Or MUI as people call it. Oops. Even though I don't care anymore.
Yeah, whatever.
Whoa. That's ridiculous. You know what?
What?
You know what, Frieza? You want to play? There. Now shut your mouth. Oh man, think about how hard Goku could just... If he went Ultra Instinct against Golden Frieza, think about how hard he would just completely fuck his face. Think about how hard he could just fuck up Frieza if he really wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think Frieza's accepted the fact that he is no longer the strongest, or do you think he will? always think he's the strongest until Goku, like, shoves his foot up his ass again.
With Frieza, I think he's still not convinced. I think he thinks that was some lucky shot, you know?
Even though I think Frieza's eternally fucking grateful to him for getting him fuckarooed.
Mm-hmm.
Unfuckarooed during the tournament. He got ass raped by Jiren more than once. Like, you could
yeah.
By the way, you could tell which modders do the Super Saiyan 5 Gokus. And you could tell how drastically different their Super Saiyan 5 Gokus are. Because they're... I don't believe he would ever have a form like this. Oh, fuck. You know what? We might as well switch to Yakuza.
Okay.
Because, I'm not bored of it, it's just I need, like, way more practice before I do any more on what is it? I do any more on recording.
Alright.
And I'm not going to be able to practice for a while my computer is out of commission. So... Or maybe they'll tell me, oh, well, we could fix some of it. It's not all of it we can fix.
Oh, maybe, but at least let them take a look at it and see.
I'm gonna tell them that you're gonna need to replace at least a few things on my computer, like outwardly replace, and we have a 2-year warranty for this thing. So...
Mm-hmm.
And I'll have my worker with me, so they can't really tell me, no, we won't work on your computer. Because the person that I'm with the company that I'm with, and plus I'm bringing the receipt with me too. We'll tell them you fix it now. Or he won't say now, he'll say fix it.
Well, if it's under warranty with them, then
they have no choice.
It shouldn't be a question, right?
People have had problems with Geek Squad before. Geek Squad are a bunch of assholes. Okay? Geek Squad have been known to rip off people also. It's embarrassing since Geek Squad's a Minnesotan company also.
Wow. Yeah.
Because it makes me look bad. It makes me and all other Minnesotans look bad. And we already look bad enough. Like, we already look like the friendly fucking Canadians. We're not fucking Canadians. My fucking sister thinks that we're, My sister fucking thinks that we're a fucking island.
An island?
Yeah, she's dumb, so... You know what? Before I go, I'm going to go to the batting cages. Before I move on with the rest of my mission, Hey, douchebags. It's always fun when the game actually lets me fight like I'm in a real fight. Like,
yeah.
you know that this character could do.
Yeah.
Like, you know this character could one-shot just about any character there is. Could one-shot just about any character in the world. In this world. Pretty sure I just killed him. I love the fucking mini-games in here. The mini-games in here are fun, depending on what fucking mini-game that you play. Like, if it's that dart game, no. No, I will never play that goddamn stupid dart game again.
I don't know. I think that was kind of funny.
Oh, yeah, it was fucking funny because I was losing hardcore. I was losing so hardcore that it was embarrassing.
Oh, gosh.
Like, losing that hardcore... Really? I love how Justice in here are just a bunch of basic thugs, like they wanted to stop. But when you confront them about how they act, they get all pissed off and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, you want the rest of us to behave, okay? So challenge course. Yes, I know how to use the controls. Okay. Fastball. They really love baseball in Japan. I don't get why. Is it because Americans play it?
Might be part of it. I'm not sure.
These are fastballs, okay? So they're just straight. Fuck you. And I missed. Okay, I remember I almost got kicked off my Little League team because one of the women in the town didn't want me on their team playing with their granddaughter. And the coaches said, well, he gets to play on the team whether you like it or not.
Right.
Fuck up.
I'm gonna say, what was wrong with that?
Fuck. What was wrong with that? I completely and utterly fucking blatantly missed on that one.
Yep.
I wish they would give you an option to retry. Instead of for just, like, kicking you out instantly.
Just saying you're out. Yeah. 3 strikes. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm. And why the fuck does this shit cost 300 yen? Okay. Man, that was my fault. That was me being stupid. I missed that one. One more ball. Damn it. Really, at this point, I'm only doing it for fun, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do 2 more, and then I'm gonna actually go do the story.
Okay.
Because I don't want to run out of money. I get I have over $1 million, but...
But you need it for other things, too, yeah.
Exactly, I need it to feed my character. I swung way too early on that one. Or I'm only going to do 1 more, because I'm getting frustrated now. I'm only doing 1 more after this, because I'm getting frustrated now. I mean, I don't get why they... Do they like it because Americans play it, or do they like it because... Do they like it because they're good at it? Although, you don't see a lot of Asians in American teams.
Not too many. I mean, you do see a few. But I don't know, I think they might have picked it up originally because they saw it here, and then some of them obviously are good at it, and so... I don't know.
I am not doing good. I watched Zootopia last night.
Did you?
I didn't like it. Too fucking stressful.
Stressful?
Fuck! Fuck you, game. I pulled that one out my butt. Oh, I lucked out on that one. I am leaving now. I've wasted too much time here. Must play batting cages. It is really good for getting your strength up. Like...
Uh-huh.
It is really, really, really good for getting some of your strength up. I have a feeling the triads are going to be here, if I remember correctly. Idiots. They must smell like poo. I'm pretty sure you just killed that person.
Oh, yeah.
How about
He
basically?
would. Yeah, it's like the knife isn't even there. He just gets up and runs off. Really? Anyone who'd ever. Oh no, he's there. Okay. I was gonna say anyone who'd had a knife driven into his body like that would be in extreme pain.
Kiryu just doesn't start punching anyone in the face.
Exactly.
You have to have a special face. AK, you have to have triad face. I like how my character wears cleanly pressed suit, but when he goes into redneck country, he just wears his red shirt.
Uh-huh.
Although I kind of guess looking like a fucking Yakuza around there probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Well, it's just knowing the situation where you're going, you know?
You know my favorite mission in here is the one where he dresses up as the Michi character. Fucking love that mission.
Which one?
Where he dresses up in the mascot costume.
Oh, yeah.
This dude's like almost at my height. He's about 6'3". Think about this. If this dude walked up on you and said, "I'm here to protect you," you'd run like a motherfucker. No, you are not. You are here to kill me. Actually, I like his cell phone, by the way. At least it's not a brick like mine. Mine weighs like I think mine weighs about 3 pounds. I kind of wish you could just like walk around as you're talking on the phone. Instead of her standing in the middle of the fucking street where something could come and run you over.
Right.
Like, look at these cars. Everybody has such nice cars here. I didn't even know that safety or spent was still around. Okay. Oh, I can't even skip it. There's so many. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to. Yeah, I'm gonna need to eat. I'm gonna need to eat. Fuck.
Yep.
It's like some of these places are so fucking ridiculously expensive. And I just made that 300. I just made that fucking. I think about 6,000 yen I spent back.
Uh-huh.
By beating in their heads. Okay, so. Okay, we will not be doing that workout routine until the end of the game. Until I beat it the second time. until I beat this the second time. So,
Oh, okay.
so we will do that, and we will do all that after, because I do want to beat the game again.
Okay.
Wish there was bowling in here.
Bowling's always fun.
Move your tits, lady. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, I ran into a problem yesterday with that girl that I showed you, and she's like disrespecting my character and all that, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let you fucking do that, but okay, if you think you can, and if you don't like mean people, get the fuck off the internet, and I told her to, and then she blocked me, like she didn't do anything wrong.
No, naturally.
I'm pretty sure you just killed a man like that, so... You picked him up and Rochambeau'd his ass into the fucking pole. I'm not going to rise up. Really? Ah. I love the personal trainers who make you work out, but then you hardly ever see them work out.
Uh-huh.
Like, when you go to the gyms on, like, the days you're not supposed to meet them and you... might as well do this first part, so... There we go. Oh, sorry. Wait, does this place have a restaurant? It does. We need food. I guess just pastries.
Yeah. And it looks like a coffee shop kind of thing.
No way. There's no way I could fill myself here. I'm not gonna load my character up on pastries either.
Exactly.
Or to load my fucking ripped character up on pastries either, so... I remember when I used to stream Digimon every day. I eventually just got tired of playing it, and that's why I hardly ever play it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I can see that. I mean, if you do anything every day for a long period of time, that can happen. I mean...
Why do you think I don't play fucking Payday 2 anymore? That and it crashes my computer.
Well, that would be part of the problem, too, I'm sure, yeah.
I'm gonna blatantly tell them every time I try to play a video game, it sometimes crashes my computer. Conversation not important, I don't care. Now, along the way, I'm gonna try to find myself a restaurant that I can actually eat on that doesn't fucking have sweets! That doesn't have fucking pastries the whole way. Now, me as a person, I would load myself up on sweets. Then I regret it later, but, you know.
Yeah.
Door, window, floppy, floppy, floppy. I don't want to go to a Smile Burger. Fine, I'll go to this one. I don't want to go to a Smile Burger because they're just... Really, what the fuck is the use of me? Oh wait, no, this is the same place. No, ooh, over there has good food. Anytime I see ribs, I like go nuts.
Ah, okay.
I fucking love barbecue, first of all. No barbecue. Have you ever done...
I think you passed a restaurant, though, didn't you?
I passed a Smile Burger, and I'll just go here.
Ah, okay.
No, this is good Asian food, so... this is good.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Goza's nice. I love that shit.
Goza's always
Ramen.
good. Yep, ramen.
This.
Yakisoba. Shrimp and chili sauce. Rice cooked pork.
I don't care. As long as my character has enough. So I don't have to ever feed him. So I don't have to feed him again.
For another 15 minutes or so. Yeah, that looks good. Like a good place.
Actually, those dumplings look really good.
Yeah, they do.
I'm hungry too. Look at all the stats I have here.
Uh-huh.
Look at my strength points.
Yep. There's a Japanese place near where I work that has gyoza and all that good stuff.
I have
teriyaki chicken.
You know how many fucking Chinese restaurants I have near me? It's ridiculous.
Well, we have Chinese places too, but
I really don't like Japanese food that much. I like their snacks. Their snacks are tasty, but I don't like their actual food.
I do. Well, some of it anyway.
Depending on what the food is, yes.
Yes.
You know, there was one point in my life I actually see. This is the place where I would normally take my character, but I'm not gonna take my. I'm probably gonna go need to eat here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to eat after this fight. I have to save my $1 million for like food and shit. You know what?
What?
I'm gonna do this. Because I'm tired of these two little shits. There's 70,000 yen. Fucking love this. Fucking love this finisher. I'm pretty sure he broke both their necks. Oh, wow, that took a lot out of me. I think I can survive on 88 hunger. And the problem is with hunger in here, it doesn't really matter. Like, you sometimes see some slowdown, but it doesn't even really matter. But keeping him fed's a good thing, though. You get points and EXP from it.
Uh-huh.
To a point, sorry, is what I mean. Yeah, to a point you get. Everything is almost at level A. Okay. And that is when my heart would have stopped, and I would be dead, so I don't have to pay the bill.
Mm-hmm.
Last night we had old energy drinks. They were like they had like seeds and stuff in them. And all of a sudden I heard a hissing last night. And it turns out one of the bottles was about to explode.
Oh, nice.
And I made my mother open it in the bathroom, and it exploded everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And it exploded everywhere on the bathroom she just cleaned.
Oh. Nice. These guys are dumb. Okay. Okay, by the time I get there, I'm gonna need to stop to eat. I have 8700 left. What happens if you get in a fight on the way there?
Nothing really. The problem is I don't think hunger matters that much. If you really think about it. I think hunger is a way to get EXP. So.
Okay.
Still, keeping them hungered from being hungry is still a good way to get XP. And it allows you to gain extra XP.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna stop off and eat here. At a sashimi place. I'm gonna make a confession here. I love everything Japanese. Complete weeboo myself, but it's just their food. It's just that their food and the fans of it, like myself, we're creepy. We're stalker creepy.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
If you think about it, we're like stalker creepy. Like, and okay, I've read enough hentai in my life to know what the Japanese already think of us. So, really, people like me really make it worse for people who go over to Japan and they already hate the fact that our army's over there in Okinawa. I think we still have a base over there.
Uh-huh.
The liquor is cheap and everything is cheap there, and every time a soldier goes over there, we cause trouble. We truthfully, okay, not all the time, but sometimes we just cause trouble. But they already hate our president. They already hate the fact that we're there. It's normal tourist crap. They already hate the fact that we're there. So whatever we do isn't going to be good to them. It's like anybody who sees an American in their country. It's like anybody who sees an American in their country. They're not going to fucking like it. We're like the invasive species that doesn't die. The problem is at least we're the invasive species that goes home. Depending on the person.
I'll say, yeah, a lot of places don't complain too much about the normal tourist because, hey, it brings in revenue for their country.
The problem is the revenue does not outweigh what we do in their country, though. How we act, like literally when people go to Japan, people like Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
Using them as an example of all of the Americans who go over there is hardly being fair.
And there are other Americans who do what they do. Rice Scum, who I swear to God, he just fucked up. And yes, I am uploading this. Like Jake Paul and Logan Paul, they're like so disrespectful. Like so many YouTubers from Japan said if they come back, they're going to jail. Like Logan Paul's going to jail for his Suicide Forest thing if he ever goes back.
Well, yeah.
They're not welcome. Generally they make enough money off of us overseas. Like I get all my stuff imported from Japan. I get most of my games imported from Japan. Mm-hmm. So they're making probably a pretty penny off me. $90.
Yeah. Right. For one game.
For one fucking game, yeah. There are times where I've spent upwards of almost $120. Can I just walk up and knee him in the face? Oof. I wish I had a crouch button. I really wish I had a crouch button. Walk through the door. Thank you. You know, these buildings are really nice on the inside. I mean, when people go to, like, Japan, China, and all that, it's almost like an air of disrespect the locals see from us. To where it makes it... Fucking love their combos. Pretty sure that would have broken his neck. But no, it's the air of disrespect that comes off of us. And everything. Like, other countries' people don't act like we do when we go into somebody else's country. Do you get what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, they act high and mighty, but they do not... There have been instances in Japan where Americans have just destroyed and completely and utterly destroyed property because we felt like it. That's how it goes.
Okay. I'm sure there are also instances when other people have done the same thing.
Like, the problem is as a tourist, we have to at least show some respect for their things.
And I would say a lot of tourists do.
There are more bad ones than there are actually good ones. That's the problem with tourism. There are more bad ones than there are good ones. Just like with NRA members, there are more bad ones than there are good ones. Like, come on. Oh, come on! Don't... I like how these desks shatter. I like how these desks shatter when we kick them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I just killed that man. You know, at this point, why wouldn't you just take off your mask? People have already seen you. But, okay, I know what you're saying, and I get what you're saying. It's true, not all are bad. It's just the tourists in the country see the bad ones more often than they actually see the good ones.
Well, I would say it's like we talked about before. The bad ones are the ones who get attention and are broadcast out everywhere. There might be hundreds of good ones, but because they are not disrespectful, they don't... It's not like they're broadcast everywhere. This person came in here and did this to it, you know?
Like, I mean, you're not gonna give a good person any attention, you know that, right? A good person doesn't need attention.
Exactly.
The problem is if you give a bad person attention, yeah, you're giving them what they want.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're also showing them, and you can kind of ruin their lives with it. Oh, this fight. Why is there exit signs on the floor? and his name is John Cena. I didn't think it was legal to eat someone off a thing like that. I mean, it's just like, okay, okay, yeah, it may sound like I'm blaming every tourist for what every bad one does, but I don't want it to come up that way. But the problem is people do the same thing to the Democrats all the time, and it's like, whatever. It's like, whatever, so what? Not everyone gets offended by everything, and not everybody should get offended by everything.
Right.
That's the sad part about the society nowadays, is everybody's offended by everything. Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of get it.
I'm pretty sure that kick to the face just broke his fucking shattered his spine like a fucking glass plate.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
But the problem is in our country, the big scapegoat is really the Democrats, and don't argue with me on that, because we do get kind of blamed for everything. I mean, we do it with Republicans too, but
Yeah, both sides do it to each other. That's just how it is.
But we usually have more proof than he's a Democrat because we say so. We usually do have more proof than. Do I have any healing items? I do. Is this healing? This is food and drink. This is pocket tissues, darts, drawings. Okay, so it does give me. Nope. Piss off. No, that. Oh, okay. There. I win. Kicked in the face. The problem is I love the physics of this game. Where everyone's just a jiggly pile of jello.
Uh-huh.
When you kick them in the face. But the sad part is that, yeah, both sides usually do blame each other, but usually the Democrats do have some proof of it being a Republican and a Nazi and all that. We just don't call people anything without having proof first. That's the big difference between both sides.
I would say both sides have both like that. I would say I've seen some conservatives who feel that they actually have proof that the Democrat that they're saying did something actually did.
And usually,
and it goes, and it's the same on both sides. But there are Republicans and Democrats who just blame the other side because they're the other side, and it's all their fault.
Well, let's see. The last 3 mass shootings have both been Trumpers, or actually most of the mass shootings have been Trumpers or the occasional Mexican or black guy. And when I say occasional, I really mean occasional. And why don't these guns have any finger guards on them? Like, look at the guns. The guns don't have any finger guards on them. Oh, wow, they do. Because usually the silver ones that you get, that your character gets, the problem is I like Big Lau as a character in here.
Mm-hmm.
Big Lau's one of the better bosses in here, because all he wants is just what's best for his people, but, well, no matter what, he dies, I think. Yeah, he dies.
So.
Yeah, he dies. The Sow kills him. He just wanted what was best for his grandson, and, well... Nagamo, shut the fuck up. But usually with like what happens with a shooter is that what everybody first goes and does is they go to their Twitter account. If they can find out their name and they can find out what their @name is on Twitter, they can usually tell within the first 5 minutes of looking at someone's Twitter account that they're a fucking Nazi. Like, there was a shooting today.
Yes, I saw that.
At a fucking Madden thing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's like art. I mean, you wonder first of all what. I mean, any. I don't care what kind of large gathering you're having now. You need to have security around there.
the problem is they did have security, but the problem is if you have security and your security are fucking pussies, it's not going to do any fucking difference.
Well, exactly right.
So, I mean, especially if the cops are pussies also. Like in Florida, look at what happened in Florida. They refused to go in because a big bad guy had an...
It was right there and refused to go inside, yes.
Exactly. Or like the cops who refused to help the kid because they couldn't find the kid's car, so the kid died. And now the whole police department's getting sued because of those two fucking retards.
Yep.
I will be right back.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
What?
Oh man, that was good.
Fuck you.
Hey!
What? I swear to God, the obstacles in this game.
I know.
You puckered asshole. Okay, am I supposed to go... Okay. This way? Oh, no, it's on the roof. But no, I mean, like, usually when the Democrats do their research, they're thorough. And literally, okay, think about this. Instead for wasting money on trying to throw Hillary in prison for all of doing basically her job and basically being told by the generals where to go. I'm getting frustrated! Where the fuck did it go?
I'm getting lost again.
Shut up! Oh, in here? No. No. Okay. This one's a weird part.
I don't know that I remember this section. Oh, or don't I? Like, who do you think you are, little smart aleck?
Fucking young smartass. Doesn't even have a fucking tattoo. But, as I was saying, I keep trying to say, okay, the most research I've ever seen an actual Republican do, and then be promptly proven wrong right afterwards, is with Hillary, even though she's been cleared 8, 9 times at this point. 8, 9, 10 times at this point. They still are after her for the same old thing. Why the hell is the Stardust? Okay, whatever.
Huh?
What I'm talking about is the Hillary emails, which Trump wants to open again, idiot. Which Trump wants to open again. He wants to open that case again, even though he's been told several times, and the GOP's been told several times, and has wasted billions of dollars on this. She didn't do anything wrong. The most thing that's in her emails is, I think, a recipe for the goulash or something. And that was the most that was in her emails. And then right after that, she was cleared. People still hold the grudge against her because she came close to beating Trump until he cheated, and then now everybody's still after her because, well, God forbid you leave the woman alone. Basically, the 70-year-old woman alone. Okay. Come on. Okay. Now let's move on to where I wanted to go. Navigating through here is almost impossible. The buildings catch you. The buildings catch you.
Catch you?
They catch this. They catch your character. No, I don't want it. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. As I was saying, it's they want her in jail so bad for something they can't really put her in jail for. Everybody has an email account, and everybody sometimes does not do the right thing with the work email account.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking what? You can't put her in federal prison just because you want her there. You could scream fucking Benghazi all you want. It doesn't mean shit. The parents I think the parents of Benghazi have forgiven her by now. Or if they haven't, they're idiots. And no, don't even you dare anyone come in my comments saying I'm calling soldiers' families idiots. Don't you fucking dare tell me that. Fuck you if you even try. Fuck you. But what I'm saying is you can't hold a grudge against someone who basically didn't do anything. Like, I mean, I guess you can, but, I mean, it's not my fault if you end up in the grave early with someone pissing on your grave. Fucking like Doc Holliday in the goddamn fucking Tombstone movie. Like, I mean, a fucking shootout didn't kill him. Tuberculosis did. Oof, that's even worse than being shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not fun.
That's even worse than being shot.
Oh, God.
But oh wow. That was funny. And I've been hit by a metal bat before, it hurts. But no, what I'm saying is people are holding this grudge against Hillary Clinton. And it's like, I mean, people don't say that he cheated without proof. And Mueller has proved it already that he fucking cheated. So, and don't say that he's a Democrat, because he has been a diehard Republican since, I don't know when. I think he's close to 70 also. Everybody's like really close to 70 in the GOP, Jesus Christ. In Republicans in office. Like, I fucking think Obama was the youngest one. Unless Kennedy was. I don't know who the youngest president was.
I want to say at one time it was Bill Clinton, wasn't it? But I think Obama might have beaten him.
I think Bill Clinton was the youngest. But Bill Clinton never looks like he's the youngest.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Fucking love Bill Clinton. I love his fucking cat Sax also. Whatever the fuck his cat's name was.
Sax, yeah.
Miss. Fuck you.
Uh-oh.
There's really no explanation on where this assless dude has come, or the assless chat dude has come from.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, actually, I had thought Clinton was, but he wasn't.
Who was the youngest?
Theodore Roosevelt.
How old was Theodore Roosevelt?
42.
Oh my.
And then JFK, and then Bill Clinton.
I thought so. I thought JFK was...
And Ulysses S. Grant.
Wasn't fucking, George Washington pretty young when he became president?
Well, that's what I want to see. It doesn't... Hold on.
I know fucking, one of my favorite presidents of all time, crap. I can't remember his name right now. His name is, fuck! It's not even funny.
You're distracted, I know.
No, Abraham Lincoln.
Ah, yeah, let's see. Well, Kennedy was actually the youngest to actually voted in, because Roosevelt was sworn in after McKinley was assassinated. But, let's see.
I'm kind of glad InfoWars dude is gone. I'm fucking glad he's gone. Anybody who calls Michelle Obama a fucking man needs to, like, go away. And thinks that there's a gay bomb. Come on. If you're dumb, it's okay to be dumb in your own home.
No, he was 57 when he became president.
Who?
George Washington.
Oh. So I'm guessing Trump's the oldest. Yeah, Trump's the oldest, I think.
Yep.
I mean, unless George W. Bush.
No, they said 70. He was the oldest president to take office. Donald Trump. Yeah.
Ugh.
I think the older Bush was before that, if I'm not mistaken.
How old was he?
Hold on, let me look. Okay, age of U.S. presidents when assuming office. Okay. No? Okay, so this is confusing then, because...
Trump's not the oldest?
Well, he was... Okay, so Reagan was 69 at his first...
At his first term.
He was 73 on his second.
So, Reagan's the oldest.
He would have been the oldest at the time of his election to a second term, technically, yes.
Well, Trump ain't getting no second term, so... Well, you know. The problem is... When you're impeached, you can never run for president again. That's the weird thing, is you can never run again. Ever.
Yeah. 3 presidents were born in 46. All within the span of 9 weeks. So all 3 of them are the same age. Donald Trump, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton.
The problem is you don't want to know what my mom's timeline says about Trump. We do not like Trump where I live at all, by the way.
Yes, I know.
We are a Democrat state, and we plan to stay that way.
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, I'm sure my mom's timeline says the exact opposite, so we'd be in good shape.
Your mom actually likes the fucker?
Yes. Well, she likes him more than the options.
The problem is we can't just settle for a president because we don't like them. Come on. It's the problem is we can't just settle for another option just because we don't like them. That's how this country is fucked up in the first place, is because we settle for retards. Like, I mean, look at half the GOP. They're retarded. I feel bad that John McCain died, though.
Oh, I know.
I mean, well, brain cancer.
Yeah, miserable and... Oh, God, yeah. Ugh.
How do they get the bloodstains out of their suits?
Good launder? I mean, it can come out, you know.
I mean, yeah.
When they get home, you give it to your person who does your laundry, they treat it. Then it'll come out in the wash.
This is literally the one I get the most. That is literally the finisher I get the most. Ow.
Oh, yeah?
That is literally the throw I get the most.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody is always in a constant state of coming at you, so...
Right.
I'm pretty sure that these people are dead.
Yeah, I love how most of the time you have these fights and well, of course, half of what they're showing are wrestling moves, just more extreme. But
I'm pretty sure if you suplexed someone anywhere outside of a WWE ring, they'd be dead.
Well, exactly.
Because the
first
first
wars like this and everything else, and they're in fights. It's not like you're,
I'm pretty sure that if you fight anyone outside of the WWE, you could probably kill you. Most of their moves are fucking lethal. Actually, most of their moves can actually hurt themselves.
Yes, they have to be extreme. I mean, they're taught very well and carefully how to take falls, how to fight.
Or you get people like Logan Paul, who says that he could beat fucking Conor McGregor because he did wrestling through his whole life. I'm pretty sure that just because you saw him fight, Floyd Mayweather, who has so many rules when he boxes somebody, that it's ridiculous. No. If he goes full ham on you, Logan Paul, you're dead. And he's not going to stop punching just because you begged for it. He yeeted 2 people off a bus. He threw 2 people off a bus because he got pissed off. So,
I was going to say, why?
So think about what he's going to do to you. If he ever gets his grimy little mitts on you. He's going to kill you.
So what was the point of those fights yesterday, by the way?
You mean besides that they're rigged? Besides the KSI and Jake Paul one, the KSI and Logan Paul one was rigged? I don't know.
I mean, what was the point originally? I mean, why? What was the whole thing?
I don't think there was any charity that had to do with anything.
Well, that was my assumption, that there was some...
Like, if I'm going to do something like that, I'm going to, do it for charity or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're going to have a YouTube fight. Whether there's some kind of grudge or competition between them or whatever. I mean, you would figure there would be some kind...
By the way, already there's a rematch between KSI and Logan Paul.
Well, naturally, because it got attention. Anyway...
No,
You'd figure they would use it to bring attention to some kind of charity or organization or something.
No, the problem is if I got the chance to beat the shit out of Logan Paul,
well,
I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't stop even if the ref said I lost. I would keep beating on him.
I was gonna say, I'm sure a lot of people would want that opportunity, you know?
I would keep beating on him until his skull is a fucking pile of mush. Okay, I hate Logan Paul and Jake Paul that much. Okay? The problem is to clarify, I would never go near them, and if I was in an actual professional fight against them, I would follow the rules. But if it's some rinky-dink thing, like KSI and Logan Paul were doing, I damn fucking well would beat the shit out of both of them until they're fucking jelly. Because it's not an actual boxing match where I have to follow the rules or, oh god, I actually lose money. I'm not losing money. No, I'm beating up two fuckers I don't like. Okay,
Exactly.
I actually like KSI. I do. He's funny, and I like Deji also. I probably wouldn't beat up on the two of them. But Logan Paul and Jake Paul are two of the people who I would beat the shit out of.
Well, because they've gone in, they've just destroyed their own reputations. They've destroyed so many other people's reputations. And they just seem like they don't care.
That's because they don't. They're idiots. Idiots don't care.
Well, all they care about is that they get attention. And they get it.
White bread commie motherfuckers. See, the problem is how I used to fight in school. Whenever the rare chance that I actually did get in a fight, I would be throwing insults the whole time as I'm beating their face in with Muay Thai. And it's like, you can't do anything about my words now, boys, so shut the fuck up.
Yep.
The problem is Logan Paul and Jake Paul, I think they think that the only actual kind of martial arts there is boxing.
Well, surely they wouldn't be that stupid, but come on. Come on. I mean, let's get into the fact that mixed martial arts aside, each of those, it comes from its own individual
culture.
Yes. And have been around for hundreds of years.
You know what? This is the kind of WWE game I want to make. This would be the kind of WWE game I would want to make. It's because it has martial arts in it. WWE isn't just wrestling. Look at Brock Lesnar. He was the UFC champion for 4 years, I think, before he quit and went back to the WWE.
Yeah.
He would beat the ever-loving shit out of people because he used to, I think, you know that gigantic dagger on his chest? I think he used to be in the military, and that gigantic dagger was his call sign, was whatever, and that I that's just speculation for me. I don't know anything about Brock Lesnar other than that I loved him when he was doing UFC.
Right.
And the fact that one punch from him when he used to do
Yeah, I'm like you. I don't know enough about him to say one way or the other. I know a friend of mine who was in the military had a tattoo like that, or something that he had gotten.
If you look at
something he had gotten as an identification, as a mark.
It's like, have you ever seen Brock Lesnar's tattoo, the dagger tattoo that he has?
I think so. Yeah.
It's just like, it's like from, I think it's from almost, it's like from the middle of his chest right there, and it goes down to like where his abs are. And I don't know how to spell his last name, so
you'll find it easily enough, I'm sure.
The dad.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, that was back when he was in the UFC. That was back when he was the champion in the UFC. Mm-hmm. Like, he doesn't look like he's fucking that smart. And I think people say he's really nice. He looks like he has a few concussions, though. If you look at him, he looks like he's had a few concussions.
Yeah, he does, but
oh my god, he faced Triple H and he's alive? Right. That's right, he did face Triple H.
Yes, he did.
Okay, sorry, Goldberg at that time. Oh, wait, no. Are you sure? No, that's not Triple H, I don't think. I think that's...
No, that was Goldberg was somebody else, but I'm pretty sure he did.
Triple H, or who's the other one I'm thinking of? can't remember his
I
name.
used to hear the guys talk about it all the time, which is the way I get most of it now.
Yeah, I hate people with fleshy beards. It's gross. It's like, he's this gigantic fucker. He's this gigantic dude.
Yeah.
I think he's short, yeah, but he's this big dude.
Oh, he's huge, yeah.
He is huge. He is not a small dude. But, I think I'm gonna put back in WWE, what was his name? Triple H owns the WWE now.
Yep.
But I'm trying to remember what his name was. It's gonna bother me all day until I figure it out.
I know.
You know what? 1 second.
It's on your mind now.
Well, I have to put the game back in or else I'm not gonna remember what the fuck his name was. My WWE, I think it's 20K15, 2K15. Yeah, I have WWE 2K16. I hope I have enough room for it. It'll take more than, I don't know. As soon as I put my check in, which I have to get my, I have a check for about $400 sitting in my mother's room right now. It's renter's credit.
Nice.
And what I'm gonna do.
So, question: have you used this clan creator button yet?
Oh, wrong controller.
Oh.
Clan creator.
What is that for?
I can't. It's for one of the modes in here.
Ah, okay.
I'm pretty sure that if a man walked out of a place like that, and I like how Big Lau's like hiding behind the bed. Are you done yet?
Yep, exactly. Watching from behind a pillar.
Are you done yet? No, stay back there. Okay.
Sure.
I love his look like, are you fucking retarded?
Yep. You know who I am and you say that?
You know what? Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you.
You're kidding me, right?
Really, nigga? Like, hold up there, bitch. No.
No.
Boo boo, no.
Like, you know the answer to that
You
before
already
you
know
even
the fucking...
ask.
You already fucking know the answer to that, so fuck off. But, see, I love most of the stories in here of, like, how people met. When they tell a love story in here, they go all out for that love story.
Oh, yeah, they do. I mean, we've seen a couple of them, even just the little missions they have you on, and they go very in depth for them.
Like with what's his face, Shower Long or whatever his fucking face is, the dude that we were just with. I'm pretty sure if I hit someone with one of these, they would die from the impact. Like, I've seen cones like that before. And it's like, I've seen people do stupid shit with those.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like, when people get drunk, weird things happen with cones.
Oh, I don't want to know.
They put them on their head. They sometimes whip out their wiener and put them on their wiener. And it's like...
That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah.
I need to go eat again. My character needs to go eat again, god damn it. You know what, I might as well go to one of the... Oh, come on. It's like some of the people in my old school. It's like they never want to leave where they grew up, but when they do leave, it's just so ridiculous. Or like, I remember there was one kid in my school who loved martial arts so much and thought he knew so much about martial arts. We had like 2 martial arts studios in Brainerd. We had one or two. And neither of those studios were okay, they were mostly taught by white guys. Let's just say that. They were mostly taught by the people who couldn't go pro. Ooh.
Those look good. No alcohol for your guy, though.
Shut up.
No!
Oh my god, I just realized I just bought out the alcohol section! But oolong tea. Even though oolong tea in real life is disgusting.
I don't mind it. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I don't mind it.
This looks delicious, actually.
It does look good. So is that skewer platter?
Actually, this. I think they would cut it up for you so you could eat it with I think this is just showing the whole thing on the thing, in that they cut it up for you. Mm-hmm. Like normal salted yakisoba, this would be like probably my regular thing here.
Oh yeah, me too.
This and about 2 plates of this.
Yep, I would like the skewer platter too. Yep. Oh, sashimi? Eh.
Oh wow, this place does not fill you very much. I'm the kind of person who could eat a whole meal without drinking. Like, and I could eat about this much.
Yeah.
Without drinking something.
I mean, I don't necessarily have to have something to drink while I eat, but it's habit that I do. It's habit that I at least have it there, and then I might drink it afterwards.
Depending on what I'm eating, though. Like, if it's something like...
True. Yeah,
like, if it's something like buttery toast or something else, whatever other salty things, yes, I do salt my toast.
What? I mean, that's really not that surprising, but really?
Yeah, I put salt on my toast, I put salt on my bagels, I put salt on everything.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. That was dumb. you doing?
Pretty sure I just killed that man. I love how these people can take fucking gunshots basically to the body holes and not die.
Well, we've said it so many times. So many of these that would kill or seriously injure somebody, and at the end of the fight, they're just kind of getting up like they were knocked down. Like all you've done is punch them, and it's like.
I'm pretty sure that the meat club hands that my character has are lethal weapons.
Exactly. Not to mention the gun. I mean, good.
Like the problem is with my character, he's one of those people who would actually have to go get his arms, legs, and body registered as a lethal weapon. Boxers in England have to do that. Okay, it's not a requirement, but if you hurt, it's basically a liability thing if you're a boxer. So if you accidentally hurt someone or kill them or anything, you can say self-defense. It's not a free card. It's just if you accidentally kill someone in like a bar fight or something, it can technically kind of get you off. Or it could screw you over, one of the two. It's there are some times where I just wonder if the people from where I used to live will ever grow out of where they live and ever grow out of the old habits that they live by.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's one girl who was, I say pregnant every few minutes, although it's not possible to be pregnant every few minutes. And what I mean by every few minutes, I mean like they're pregnant. She's pregnant every 9 months or so. Mm-hmm. Like, it's ridiculous how many times she was. The problem is these brats here are fucking strong. Like, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
He's not old! It's the problem is Kiryu's like only 41, I think. Like, anytime I see Kim Kardashian wearing, like, a fur coat or something, mm-hmm. I say, me and my mother say it out loud, whether we're out in public or not. We're saying, how many fucking animals had to die for this skank to wear this?
Yep, that's it.
Grrr! I just took out half the group with one kick.
Uh-huh.
Fuck! But as I was saying, and it's like, how many kids? I'm wondering how many kids she has by now, and it's like, could she have 19 by now? It's like,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's not even by the same dude, and it's like, whatever. And the girl knows who she is. So the problem is I have a feeling none of them remember me at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't care if they do. But there are also some times where I know there was this one couple in school who they were like getting married that next summer. Mm-hmm. Who I remember like after I left school for a while and everything, they had their baby. Their baby had like health problems and things, and they wanted to go for being their little boy being the Gerber baby, and it was when they were picking a new Gerber baby.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't say anything, and I didn't want to, and someone blatantly told them, there's no way that your baby's going to be the Gerber baby, he's too sick.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
it's like if your child is going to be a spokesperson for anything like that, they would have to look healthy. It would, I mean, you're advertising a brand of food. I mean,
I'm not saying that a sick baby can never ever be a Gerber baby.
Well, but
what I'm saying,
but in a way, though, that particular brand is selling food and saying that our food is healthy. It's good for your, and so they're going to want the face of that brand to be a healthy baby.
You're also talking about the people who like glass in their fucking food. Their fucking baby food. Remember that?
Well, yes, I do remember that. And that, I don't, but what I'm saying is that is what they're trying to portray. Right?
Yeah, I get that. And I felt sad that they didn't win because they wanted it. Like, the one girl, they were both always so nice to me, even when no one else was.
Oh,
throughout the whole day, technically they were some of my best friends in school.
Uh-huh.
They were always, fuck you, ha ha ha. Oh man. The problem is I wouldn't want anybody from school to see my fucking YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is just too much of a mess for them to see it. Like, okay, yeah, my YouTube channel is a mess, but it's not that messy. It's just, I feel like my YouTube channel wouldn't go over so well with the students from where I used to live.
Oh, okay.
Because I talk about my past so much, and it makes them sound like they're bad people, and none of them were outwardly bad people. I can't even say that without it sounding like they're bad people, because truthfully, sometimes they were not the nicest people.
True. Yeah.
There were times...
I mean, anyone can say that about somebody in the school.
There were times when sometimes a whole class would just gang up on me. And I'm not joking either.
Right.
Like, there's sometimes where the whole class would just turn on me for no reason. They never did it to each other. Fuck off. Fucking... Oh, I was just gonna say, oh, fucking raunchy bastards. Oh, it was, that was the Alliance. Oops. But there was one time where the bus was being fixed, or the bus was sitting right next to her, and I was like, and I said, "Hello, everyone," and all of a sudden everybody just fucking went nuts on me like I did something bad. I don't even remember saying anything.
Uh-huh. Who knows?
And I remember one of the biggest kids in school, his name was Derek. His mom was one of those moms that believed that, manga?
Mm-hmm.
Like the manga that you and I read, and like the anime that we watch. She believed it was the devil.
Cool.
And that it was okay to tell your children, even though he was close to 18, no, you cannot read that.
Well, that was up to them and their family, but
and that it's okay to change a naked baby out in public in front of everyone, and then promptly throw the diaper on the school floor.
I see that is the problem. Okay, yeah.
And to act disgusted at my religion.
Well, yeah.
To blatantly be racist in front of my mother.
Yeah.
Derek was a kind kid. Derek was a good kid. He was a nice kid. But his family were disgusting, just disgusting people. It was mostly his mom. His dad was okay, but it was just horrible. Then there was the owner of the school, Mark, who wanted to be a teacher, but who got stuck owning the school, as my mother said. There was
a superintendent or something like that?
No, like he owned the whole school. This was a charter school.
Oh, okay.
Technically, this is just the same story that happened to that it's technically the same thing that happened with Kiryu's daughter and fucking pimp named Slickback over there. the one who's Haruchan's baby or daddy.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
He beat up someone for her, and this guy got beat up for her.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, they rushed home and had sex.
Aww.
My two best friends, both girls in school, Chelsea and Brianna.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea, she liked to dye her hair every so often. There was some times where she came in once a day with a different hair color. So it wasn't, but her original color is blonde, and I will admit she did not look good at all as a blonde.
Oh no.
Too white for that. Like, she was the goth
okay.
chick of the thing, of the whole school. Oh, and then there was whore Casey, who fucked every guy in school except for me. And then there was Angela, then there was a few of the other girls around there. They were all really nice and everything. I was friends with just about everybody there.
Uh-huh.
Quick role playing. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I don't want to listen to her abuse story. No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Then there was Chelsea's sister. I think her name was Alyssa or something. I don't remember. She was just a mean, short little bitch. The whole fucking time I knew her. And there were times where I did play the scaredy cat person, even though none of them really scared me. All of them were fucking redneck idiots. That's basically all they were. All they knew was their small town and their drugs. Literally.
Okay.
And half of them I wouldn't even trust with my own back on the battlefield.
Mm.
You sound unenthused that I just said that.
No. It's just that's sad.
It's sad. It's not really that sad when you know half the time that they would stab me in the fucking back.
What is sad? I mean, come on.
Like, the fact that I don't trust anybody from my old town is, sad.
I mean, I at least know I had a handful of friends in school that I could trust.
The problem is there was not a one. Not a one. Not even my best friend Dakota after a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the problem is I already know. The problem is I already knew the second that I left there that I was never going to be able to trust a fucking thing from that place.
Yeah.
Because no one there is even worth being trustworthy. Like, literally some of the teachers, literally probably the only one that I would trust from that whole school is Mark. And maybe Renee. The ones that I would trust is Mark, Renee, and Russ. Russ was my science teacher. Renee was the everything teacher, basically the cooking teacher. And Mark was the owner of the school. I remember that literally I was the only sober one at school one day. Me and Derek were the only...
Oh my God.
We're literally the only sober ones at school one day.
That is crazy. I mean, I think you've told me that before, but it's like, wow.
And I never told you I never told you or my followers or anybody the whole story. The whole story of that is that day we also had to fucking go to another school. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that day we had to go. You probably don't know anywhere where I'm about to talk about, but there's a place called Crosby near Brant. It was mostly known for the gigantic Serpent Lake statue.
Oh, okay.
Because the Serpent Lake was shaped like, a serpent.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I might as well show you guys. Yeah. Serpent Lake, Minnesota. And here is Serpent Lake, Minnesota. This is the...
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is the giant statue.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot smaller than I remember it.
Yeah, I think a lot of things like that are... When you see them again later, you think, really? Was it always that small?
I'm 6'4" now, so...
Exactly. I mean, there are some you can still look at and think, yeah, that's still... it's still impressive no matter when you go. But
by the way, in no way is this on Serpent Lake. Fuck you guys. That is in Minnesota, though. That is one of the nicer properties in Minnesota. Minnesota has some of the nicest cabins around. Other places do have nice cabins, but Minnesota has pretty nice fucking cabins.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is Serpent Lake. Serpent Lake.
Yeah.
It's a disgusting, ugly lake that isn't even really big enough to be considered a lake. It looks more like a pond to me. It's Crow Wing, Minnesota, where I used to live. I used to go to the doctor down here.
Okay.
I used to go to a doctor's office near this place.
Mm-hmm.
I literally almost fished every... I'm close to fishing at least almost 100 lakes in Minnesota. I might as well tell you about my fishing escapades that I used to do when I was a kid. It wasn't anything too dangerous, but I mean, I guess you could call it dangerous because there were timber rattlesnakes one of the places where I fished.
Ah, okay.
Fuck you. Not you, this. Boop, boop, boop. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have killed him, but, I forgot I could do that. I forgot I had a charge move on this motherfucker. No, I don't want to do that yet. I do not want to do the nice to meet you thing yet. You know what? Fuck it. I want to do it. I can't right now. I might as well get this stuff finished first.
Oh, okay.
Knock, knock, bitch.
Well, naturally, both KSI and Logan Paul think they should have won. Okay, whatever.
The problem is Logan Paul doesn't deserve shit. How about that? I'd rather have Deji win. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the Yomeya, or the Hoshi house. Can you guys, fuck off? Running. Come on, all the way up here so I can throw you guys in front of cars. But I fished Lake Superior. I fished a few of the rivers in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
I fished all my life on Lake Alexander. I fished Gull Lake. I fished a whole bunch of places that were just ridiculously hard to find. I fished. There are some times where half the lakes I fished I don't even remember the name of.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that there's so many either unnamed lakes or it's just so many. To me, Hoshi isn't really that bad of a person. He's just doing the job that he was really told to.
Yes.
Even though I'll give the old fart that he's one of the most efficient killers that I've ever seen. But, I like your jacket. I'm pretty sure Old Man would kill all of you easily.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've had a few cases where I've gone to a lake and I've cast in and it was just like little minnows biting at the bait.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, I don't even think these are real fish. Like, you could even call them real fish, like, yeah, sure, these are okay fish, but they're not edible, they're not anything.
Right. Well, sure. I mean, I've had days fishing like that. It's like, seriously? Come on.
Like, there's some times where I watch, like, bass shows, and it's like, do you pay these fish?
I know, right?
Like, my grandfather used to take me anywhere. There were times where he would take me anywhere I wanted to go. And if he could go,
Yep, here you go again.
I'm gonna have to eat over at the oyster station here.
Oh, sure. I mean, my grandfather. Well, I didn't go as much with my grandfather. Sometimes I did. I usually went fishing with my uncles. But because we were close in age, we are close in age, and so, you know, we'd go hang out and go fishing and whatever.
There were, literally, when I was a kid, the only ones I could hang out with was my grandfather. I didn't have any friends. It's the problem, is I had friends at school, but none of them were either smart enough to find out smart enough to come to where I lived, or I trusted enough to be where I lived, because all of them were either thieves or fucking druggies. Like, come on, I had a weed house, like, right near me.
Right. Ooh, that oyster rice might be good. That rockfish looks good.
Rockfish is like just a dangerous fish.
Oh, I know, but it looks good.
Actually, it does. A whole fried rock or a whole cooked rockfish. I wish I could get good fish, not even a whole one. Just like good fish with skin on it that doesn't smell like ass or smell like it's rotten.
Where are you getting your fish, would be my question.
I sometimes get it from the food shelves, and then I sometimes get it from some places. I sometimes get it from, I think I got it once from Cub, and it was like almost a $10 piece of fish. And then I put it on, and then it smelled rotten when I was cooking it, and it stunk up my whole house. And anytime I went into the kitchen, I practically vomited.
Oh no. Ugh.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Are you, as I was saying,
Yes.
there were some times where I was the only one where it was just me and my grandparents where I lived, and my mother couldn't play with me because she had back problems. Where I was the only one, where he was the only one around, and literally there were some days where I sat indoors and played my PS2 because there was nothing else to do. Or I played on He's dead. But there's sometimes where it was difficult because there was sometimes where I was alone all the time. And
Sure.
it was like, and I also had one of those teachers at school who I would never trust out of school.
Uh-huh.
As I was saying,
Yeah.
there were times when I was a kid, I was on a lot of pills to help myself. I don't need those pills now.
Good.
I was taking like Adderall, an antidepressant or two, or a antidepressant, an acid reflux medication. I don't know why I was taking that. Or actually, I did have acid reflux when I was a kid. Um,
So that's interesting, and I'm trying to figure out what that's for.
what?
The red line across there.
That's to keep me from going out of bounds. It's just an out of bounds thing.
Oh, okay.
I pressed that, you fucker.
Fine.
He's not gonna kill me on finite healing items.
I know, I see that.
You know what? Oh, I can't go Super Saiyan. Till someone corrects me, I'm not gonna stop calling it that. Ow.
Koshimizu?
No. Oh. There we go. Haha. I win! Hi! I think you're about to see otherwise, or not see for a while. Okay. I'm not looking at that right now.
No.
I forgot what I was gonna say anyway. But as I was, now I remember. But there were just days where there were sometimes whole summers where I didn't have any kids around, except for the neighbors next door, or sometimes when the neighbors would rent out their cabin. But
right.
Most of the time it was to adults.
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple of kids in the neighborhood that I would play with, but I mean, there weren't that many right there.
I remember there was.
So I had times I was either with with adults or by myself.
Cute baby.
Yes, very cute.
Actually, it was rated the cutest baby in video games.
Aww.
Okay, Nemo Nagamoto, close your mouth, boy! You're gonna drool on the baby! Because there's a shark/tiger next to me, which makes a dragon thing that'll eat off my face if I say anything. And Kiryu's giving him the stare of, "I'ma hurt you later."
Of course he is, and that's why he'd better speak up now, because otherwise he's going to be in even more serious trouble. Yeah, you better get flat on your face.
You and Harukoto, I'ma smash your nuts in.
Oh, good night. It's like yeah, you're in trouble.
You're gonna have a new butthole when I'm done.
Not helping.
Pervert. I won't kill you too much.
Tell me you didn't lie to us this whole time.
It just kind of slipped in, and then I started going, and then yeah. And then Kiryu's like, "That's not an explanation. You're dead."
Yep, exactly. Not what I wanted to hear.
You fertile fuck.
That's what half the time you wonder, it's like, what? What are you, seriously?
What is in your wiener?
No, not that. It's like, are you that dumb that you don't know? I mean, it's not like it takes years.
The problem is some people can't tell. Because sometimes the baby looks nothing like them.
Well, especially if she's had other partners too.
She doesn't seem like she had that too many. Or she probably.
No, it sounds like everybody's saying at least one.
Which was him.
And this other guy.
The problem is that was just speculation.
But still, I mean, if you're hearing that and you hear that there's, it's a possibility, but it's also a possibility that it's this guy.
I actually like this character.
I do too.
Your feet and fists hurt yet?
Mm.
Anyway, we've both seen this, and people can hear it over us talking. So, but
I know, but still, you get distracted by it. You know?
Exactly, because this is a fantastic story.
It really is.
It. He is in a room He's in a room with a shark and about 4 piranhas right now.
Mm-hmm.
So he is downright fucked if they decide to attack. And they won't, because, well, temple, respect. Anyway.
Yes, exactly.
But I
That's why the meeting took place here, so that nobody would go,
I'ma bite your face off.
yeah.
I just remembered the wrestler's name. Steve Austin, I think his name was. Whatever the fuck his name was. Her dad is sitting right there, idiot.
I was bored. Reminds me of the end of an anime episode for Ouran High School Host Club. All kinds of trouble.
Just because.
Because they were bored. Yeah. And it's like, seriously?
AKA
You did all of
just,
that?
AKA just fucking because.
Yeah. I mean, hilarious episode. I mean, it's really good, but the whole mess of it was because these members were bored, and it's like, really? I just can't talk during this. I just can't find myself talking. I know.
I fucking love this whole story.
Me too. It's very good.
It is not often I ever find myself a game with this good of a story.
I know.
He's really good at hiding shit.
Mm-hmm. It's part of his job.
You're... Okay, come on. Keep going. Keep talking.
Mm-hmm. No kidding. Yep, he's thinking, okay, you're not dead yet. I'm gonna deal with this one first.
You have 5 minutes to live. Keep talking.
Mm-hmm.
I only just stabbed her 38 billion times.
Mm-hmm.
You wiener. Just kick these people's asses.
Yes.
Okay, back to talking now that that unpleasantness is over.
Now that he has some thugs to beat up and take some irritation out on.
I'm pretty sure he's so pissed off at this point, I don't even think these few thug faces can help. character know all their names? Because it says
I don't know that he does. I think, but the fact that they went through and named all of these guys. I mean, I've noticed that through the whole thing.
I just destroyed Joe Face. I love this part, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't drop the baby, don't drop the baby, don't. Oh!
I know.
Anyone who can catch a baby like that should be in football.
Agreed. More.
The fact that this old man can run and catch this child. The baby's enjoying it, but you know.
Oh yeah, he's having a good old time.
Yeet! I hurt myself sometimes. Not a one could jump up and try to catch it. Uh-huh, you're a douche.
Uh-huh. This guy?
Again, yes. He doesn't seem to get. The problem is Deji knows more than boxing, I think. And I think Logan Paul is just trying to hide that he's gay. And I don't know where that came out from, but I've always thought he's just too puppy not to be. And he's really, really, really abusive towards women also.
Well, abusive doesn't mean...
Like, he almost... Like, the way he treats women isn't something I would let my kids watch. Jake Paul either. Like, the way he treats women is not good. Oh, it's over there. I'm gonna the recording will be over here soon.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Nope, you can't catch me. Literally, my character runs like ridiculously fast.
He is fast.
This is an interesting part.
Yeah. You sure you want to talk with them right now?
He's seething right now.
Some of his names for people.
You sad sack. His facial expressions are just fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
No, I get to beat him.
No, later.
You had sex with my daughter, bastard. You're going to die.
Yeah.
Rhino punch! He punched him so hard it shattered the goddamn glass door. He went, yes! I'll be right back.
Okay. Let me explain it while you're going so we can...
someone hit that hard before.
Hmm. Well, not mainly at the moment, anyway. Yep.
You've turned into a pussy and I don't like it!
Exactly!
So I'm gonna beat your ass!
Yeah, what is it? Why? And he's exactly right. Anyone else's child, anytime, anywhere, they found out this kid's been kidnapped, they would have jumped in, no question. All of them. So why is he sitting up?
Why is he sitting on his ass right now? He just got punched through a glass door.
No, I meant before that. Before he decided to knock some sense into him.
Because he knew he was going to get punched through a glass door. Anyway, no excuse whatsoever.
Because he was waiting for the punishment to come before he could go forward, or what?
The problem is I think the punch made it so that he could think, okay, this is my child, I can save him. Okay, I can save him. Hit you pretty damn hard too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Kiryu could have punched him halfway across the fucking river if he was mad enough.
Oh god.
Falcon Punch! I like how he does his journal thing here. Apparently, Ino has a boat for us.
I know.
What you waiting for?
I know, right?
Let's just get to the goddamn island. No, you're not gonna stay and watch the boat. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Nope.
I wanted to, but I'm not going to. What use would it be to...
We are recording this for other people, no spoilers.
Oh, fuck them people! It's not like those people actually appreciate my work, fuckers.
Spoilers!
The traffic cone of doom.
Music so dramatic.
Okay. I didn't even need to kill those guys. They were just dumb.
Yep.
They were just dumb and stood there. Okay, so.
Yep. Uh-oh.
What?
Your friends lose it. Oh, you're down to the last guy here, I guess. Oh, there's a second one.
Super Grandpa killing attack! I'm gonna go buy more healing items after this. Because I need them. I need good healing items. Okay. Okay, after this I'm ending the,
Okay.
Fuck. That is the first time I've ever had that happen.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
A little more. There you go.
I've never ever dropped in the water like that. I didn't know you could even fail that. Now, for the last fight in the game, I will be bringing healing items.
Yeah.
Because I remember what happened last time. So
Yes.
that was bad. I lost. No, I didn't lose. I did it first time. Oops.
No.
Whatever.
Well, it was one of the last fights you lost.
some of the fights in here are hard, but others aren't. Are like, they're supposed to be hard,
Yeah.
but they're not.
Uh-huh.
I remember the wrestler Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Uh-huh.
He was the one I was talking about earlier.
Oh,
I did not know that Brock Lesnar faced off against Stone Cold Steve Austin because, I never really liked Stone Cold Steve Austin in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really into it at that time anyway, so.
I only like the games. The games are good. The actual TV shows,
Yeah, I started watching them because my brother was into them when he was young. He was 10, 11 years old.
Ooh, I want to be like Hulk Hogan, or I want to be...
Yes, exactly. His favorite was the Ultimate Warrior, though.
Fucking love the Ultimate Warrior. I love Roddy Piper, but no, I don't like...
yeah, I like him too.
I like Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
I also like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yes.
Okay, no one cares.
No!
I just want to beat this dude's ass so I can quit and we can watch anime.
Okay.
The few episodes that we can actually watch of Bleach. Okay, come on. You want to die? Yeah.
Why do I not remember you're fighting him so many times the last time you played through this? Or did I just not see these parts?
You probably were gone.
Ah.
Last time I played, you probably went to the bathroom during this part. And I was finished by the time you were done.
Maybe. Or you played them while I was at work or something. Who knows?
Pretty sure after that beating he's dead. Pretty sure this dude deserves what he got. What he gets. You know what? I would say if I have my computer by next Sunday, then yeah, we'll do this again. But if I don't, yeah, we won't be recording.
Okay.
But he's a baby. He won't remember.
No.
Or is it the game couldn't get away with what he wanted to do?